Hey guys, welcome back. This is Math 172 with drill practice problems. We're doing problem number 6, which says, for this triangle, find angle BCD. That's part A, and then find angle DCA. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is just copy this onto paper, and we'll see where it goes from there. So again, this is problem 6. We're trying to find angles. So there's this outer triangle, right? And we know that this side is 20, this side is 25, and this angle is 30 degrees. And then there's an inner triangle where this is also the length 20. Okay. So, what's interesting here is that in this triangle, we have side, side, angle, okay? So, before we get started, I just want to label a couple of things. We're going to call this angle theta the whole time. We're going to call this angle beta the whole time. We're going to call this angle alpha and this angle gamma, just to keep ourselves straight, okay? So there are 2 ways that you can approach this. So the first one, I'm gonna be using this outer triangle in red, okay? So if we're talking about this triangle, we know that this side is 20, this side is 25, this angle is 30, and this angle is beta. So that's the first way we're going to do it. Just as a hint, another way to do it is to use this triangle in purple, like this. So over here we've got this side is 25, this side is 20, this angle is 30, and this angle is theta. All right? So there are 2 kind of parallel ways we could be solving this problem. We can use the law of sines and say 20 over the sine of 30 equals 25 over the sine of beta. So then beta will be 25 sine 30 over 20. And that's equal to the sine of beta. So then beta itself is 38.7 degrees. Okay. Now we know that this angle is 38.7 and this angle is 30, we can say that this big angle itself is going to be 180 minus 30 minus 38.7. So that's 111.3. Oh. But once we know that, we can come in here and deal with this green triangle here. Okay, so in the green triangle, we know that this side is 20, and this side is 20. This is beta, and this is beta, and this is gamma. So we found that beta was 38.7. So 180 minus 38.7 minus 38.7 gives us 102 for gamma. Okay, and then we know that the big angle, 111, so remember, looking back, we now have this one is 38.7, and this one is 38.7, and this one is 102.6, And all of this together is 111.3. And we know that this is 30. Okay, so we can figure out this angle alpha because 111.3 equals 102.6 plus alpha. Oh, alpha. So then alpha is 8.7 degrees. And lastly, we need to find theta. So theta is going to be 180 minus 30 minus 8.7, which is 141.3. And part A is 102.6. So this is our answer for part A. And then part B asks for alpha, which is 8.7 degrees.